Holy crap, that's even worse now that I think about it. Doesn't matter so much what you believe. Wow. If it doesn't matter what you believe, he's essentially saying you can believe whatever you want. You can believe the earth is flat. You can believe that, killing babies is good. Okay? That doesn't matter. What matters is how hard you believe it.
Yeah.
If you just believe in it really, really hard, it seems like that will validate what the friggin' hell? Welcome back to The Watch, and okay, new Indiana Jones trailer.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was never going to happen. I thought this thing was going to stay in production hell, where it belonged.
Exactly. There are a couple of things to talk about before we react to the trailer, which we will get to, but one of those things Marcus already brought up, that this thing, how long has it been in production?
I think must have been since Force Awakens, actually.
Oh God,
That's when I first heard rumblings about it. They're like, oh yeah, we're going to do an indie movie, because that was one of the agreements Harrison Ford did.
Is that why is he locked in by contract?
I'll do Star Wars, but I want Indy 5.
Oh, was he pushing for Indy 5?
I think so.
Because I know Indiana Jones is actually a character he likes, contrary to Han Solo.
I don't understand it.
I think it is important to mention that he's like 80 or something. He is
yeah.
old.
Yeah, I mean, look,
it gets to a certain point where it's like, maybe you should retire. I love his acting and I love his movies, but like, man, just,
I know. And the thing is, right, Indiana Jones is a beloved franchise, and so I don't think that, I just don't want Disney to make anything at the moment. But if they...
Is it being made by Disney?
Yeah,
Lucasfilm. You didn't know?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, not only Lucasfilm, Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah,
she has her grubby claws all over this. And so...
Well, I mean, I did like Crystal Skull, so you never know. I might like this new one.
You went there. You brought that
Crystal Skull was so bad.
It's just fun to watch.
Look, you can have your guilty pleasures. That's fine.
It's just fun to watch. It doesn't have to be amazing. It doesn't. I know. It's fun. It's fun. I enjoy it.
If you say so.
You don't have that take.
Don't look at me with those judgmental eyes.
I'm not judging you.
Look.
I'm just questioning you.
I like a lot of the Fast and Furious films. They're all really bad.
Okay, now
you're judging me for
exactly. I'm not saying they're good by any means.
Okay, all right. So we're getting it all out there. I do like Batman and Robin.
Which one's that? Is that the one with
the Joker? Sorry, not Joker. I mean Jim Carrey and
that's Mr. Freeze.
Batman Forever, that's Forever. Oh,
I like them too. Those old terrible ones with the nipples. I like those ones. They're good.
You heard it here. Tyrant likes nipples on men or women.
I mean,
we're moving on.
Okay,
back to Indiana Jones. Okay, so yeah, Kathleen Kennedy is part of this, and I've only seen like stills, screenshots of it.
I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, I already kind of know where this is going, and it's the same crap we've seen over and over again. That look, I understand that Harrison Ford is old, so like if you want the franchise to continue, you need to replace him. But that's what I thought they were trying to do with Crystal Skull.
Yeah, exactly. That's
they introduced his son.
Yeah,
but then
I think it's an important note to add that since Crystal Skull, Shia LaBeouf has gone a bit
off the cliff.
Yeah, so I doubt he's going to be back for this.
Recast him, but you know what? If you really want to continue the franchise, right? First, you would need like a company that cares about the property and wants to make good stories and doesn't want to assassinate the traditional masculine hero.
Well, maybe that's why he was gunning for it so much, is because he cares about it and he wants the next one to maybe fix the last one. If
they had people who cared about it, the way you do it is recast him. And then just do films that were based after chronology, not long after Last Crusade. But the thing is, Last Crusade, it did have a finality to it.
Oh, yeah. But here's the thing, though. If you were to do that, you'd have to have communists be the bad guys. And we can't do that.
That would be great. I love that. Indiana Jones fighting communists.
Okay, finally. Yes, we agree on something. Yes.
But you're right, they wouldn't want to do that.
No, they won't.
But have them fight Nazis again.
I'm sure they could have, Harrison Ford fighting a bunch of people in a car park down in California. There you go, fighting all the communists there, right?
I like that.
And I mean, they kind of had done this already with the Young Indiana Jones series. And I remember only watching a couple of those films ages ago. I can't remember much. I just remember one where he ended up being like a spy and he had to go into, behind enemy lines and he had like a boot knife, like a knife that came
Marcus, have you seen these?
No.
Yeah, what? Have you even heard of the Young
I've heard
Indiana?
of them, but I have not seen them.
I haven't seen them. When did they come out?
Oh, a while ago. I have good memories of them, honestly.
Oh.
I'm just trying to get a handle on which decade they're released. Was it recent or a long time ago?
A long time ago. Hang on, I can't remember if they were made after the original films, clearly. But
those films were made a long time.
Yeah, but they're based during World War One at one point. And
wow!
Because he's young, and so
okay.
And I have good memories. I should rewatch them, right?
Yeah, maybe.
But they have done things like this. Of course, they had a different actor playing the role, and so there's potential there, and you could recast him, turn Indiana Jones into James Bond, and you could just
that would be a good
have
idea.
it keep going.
I don't disagree, but I feel like Harrison Ford is I want to end on a really high note,
I don't know. You killed that with Crystal Skull.
Well, maybe that's why he's okay, well, people didn't like Crystal Skull, so maybe I can do something better at this age.
Maybe. I mean, I like Harrison Ford, but he's too old now.
Yeah,
that's what I thought about Crystal Skull. I thought he was too old then.
That's what everyone says about Crystal Skull. It's he's
Harrison, on the unlikely chance you're watching, I love your stuff, man. It's just you're old, bro.
It's time to retire. And
didn't he break his back in or something?
He could still. The thing is, right? All right. I don't want him to feel forced to do the role because he feels he needs to. But if he actually wants to and is not killing himself, because I mean, when people get to this age, they can be manipulated, and I think about what happened to Stan Lee, elder abuse and stuff. And
because wasn't there also rumblings that he was going to play Red Hulk or something like that?
Yeah, I've heard that as well.
So I'm kind of just going, what's going on?
If he legitimately enjoys them, okay, good on you. Good on you for doing what you love and still getting the roles. But you're a bit beyond the action hero thing. The indie role is
yeah.
I really want to know how old he is right now because a bit beyond. He's he's ancient.
I think he's 80. They double checked it on FNT. Okay, but look. Stunt doubles. What's the stunt doubles?
Just have him delivering to camera everything else.
Let's just be clear. You guys have not seen the trailer.
No. What's it called? Actually, what's it called?
Just you wait till you see what they decide to do.
It's called the Dial of Destiny.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Well, why don't you like it?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Because first of all, Dial of Destiny, that sounds like, I don't know, a slogan you would get out of, I don't know, a self-help book or something. I don't like the name of that. And Marcus spoiled a little bit for me and told me it has something to do with time travel.
I've heard that on the Twitter.
Heard the rumor.
And I really don't like aliens. I'm cool with aliens.
Okay. I think time travel gets a bad rap, but I get where everyone is coming from. So many people don't know how to do time travel right that it is a red flag. And so because I have no confidence in the competence of the people making this, I would say time travel is an awful idea and it's going to be a dumpster fire. But time travel inherently isn't bad. It can be done really good for
That's true, but I always feel like it adds an unnecessary amount of convolution to a story.
Maybe. It depends. It actually depends on the type of time travel you use.
Dial of Destiny?
What do you mean?
Well, you're going to have a watch with a dial on it?
I was thinking maybe a sundial, or they're going to find some ancient prophecy thing.
I have no idea what they're going to... Sorry, I don't have faith in the writer of Fleabag, okay? I just
Is
don't.
that who's writing this?
Yes. Phoebe Waller-Bridge, apparently. She's starring and writing it.
Isn't
as I understand.
Okay, so she's the one who's supposed to be the indie replacement.
I think so.
This is what I meant about the little snapshots I've seen. It's the whole thing where you could have replaced it with another male actor that's actually just Indiana Jones at a younger time or whatever and do the James Bond thing.
You could just recast.
Exactly.
Just recast that and go with that.
But they're not going to do that because you can't have a toxic male hero anymore.
Well, I also think there's also the problem of what is the Indiana Jones franchise at all? Because is it archaeology finding these mystical things? Because if you look at all the original films, they're all based in the era that they're from, you know?
Yeah.
There's like cell phones and stuff out.
Yeah.
And then when you move into more modern stuff, it's like, what would they really be doing in a modern era?
I
of
could still
Indiana
kind of,
Jones?
it's adventure, kind of lost civilization, strange magic slash stuff.
Because even the one, Crystal Skull was based in like the 70s or 80s or
Yeah.
something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So that's still kind of far away enough where it still feels like Indiana Jones. But like this one, when's it based exactly?
We'll find out. So lots of concerns about this new Indiana Jones franchise. And I really just the track record of Lucasfilm, they're going to rape the character, desecrate him, replace it. They're going to do all the tick boxes. If there is any company that has not learned from their mistakes at all, it's Disney and Lucasfilm right now. You know that I look at all their recent releases. Willow,
Let's just get to say that.
right? It's like the most checkbox made by committee for ideological propaganda, like full on.
Normally we would be sitting here like, yeah, sure, Shad, sure. But I actually saw some of the Willow stuff, and I'm like, damn, like he's not joking.
I'm not.
So I had a cold and I watched it and it made it worse. It's a really bad show.
It's really bad. And it's got all those annoying woke stereotypes everywhere where you got to denigrate masculinity and make the women act like men, and then just it's just crap.
I've spoken to the king. Shut up, go away. No.
I can't believe that crap. And now not only is Disney ahead of it, Kathleen Kennedy is heading this, and she's just full blown. The force is female woke ideology. She works to try and achieve her own.
So I understand. This is the one. This is her baby. This is the project she's wanted to do for a while.
And Kenobi wasn't.
All right, so let's get into the trailer. I want to see. Dial of Destiny. Maybe it might be good. Let's have some.
I've heard that before.
Let's have some optimism, guys.
Just Claudia said the same thing about Willow. Maybe it'll be good. We've heard this. Look, even I said it with Wheel of Time. So I guess everyone needs to go through their thing.
I said it with Last Jedi, so I was an early one.
What?
I thought Last Jedi would be good.
You thought it'd be good after the Force Awakens?
Yes, I was naive. All right.
Here we go. By the cars, this looks like 7. No, earlier. I don't know.
I'm just sad that I see the subtitle. Sola's in this movie. Sola's a great character.
I really kind of just want to see like a timeline of all the Indiana Jones films where they all sit, and how Harrison Ford looks like he goes from like a young fit man to like a billion years old in the next.
I've heard that the indie films actually they didn't release in chronological order. I think Temple of Doom comes first, then Raiders, then Last Crusade.
Oh, really?
That's what I've heard. I could be wrong.
I'm looking at the cast, so that's it must be after Crystal Skull though, and that's during the Red Menace kind of thing,
so
with
60s, 70s.
So it must be 70s, 60s or 70s. I'm not up to date with all the American history, Cold War stuff. You'd assume it has to be after that. He looks so old just walking.
Yeah, it really does.
All right, that actually looks like 70s.
Okay. All right, still doing his teaching thing.
Yeah. It's a more modern-looking university. When I say modern, like in retrospect to the universe, I'm thinking of Last Crusade in his university.
Yeah, there's a chalkboard and all that.
Okay, obviously not modern.
Oh, actual Nazis. Okay,
all right,
there we go.
It's time travel then.
Yeah, and it must be confirmed.
The person in the hood, it's going to be him. Will it be his... So they're going to like do CG young Indiana Jones or something then.
You'll see.
Castle. I know it's exploding, but I'm more interested in the castles. Ooh, castle. Yeah.
They really like doing this like low pitched piano music to try and get the
nostalgia.
Feel don't they?
Yeah. So I feel like this is all he's going to appear. They're just going to be a cameo to just trailer bait people into it.
Because I really like Sulla. I don't want him to be present in this. He deserves better, right?
Look, he's looking good for an 80-year-old.
For an 80,
sure.
yeah. But you
I
can
don't think
still
we-
see
You can
that.
still see it,
There's-
like, you know. Actually, yeah, like, you know, you could almost think he's 60.
It doesn't.
That's what they want you to believe. In terms
It doesn't help. It won't change a thing.
Perhaps not.
Oh wow, there it is.
Yeah. It's also Gimli, isn't
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is Gimli.
he? Mm.
Great actor.
I don't believe in magic.
Oh, come on. Come on. Are you kidding me? You must be joking.
What? This is a man who seen someone rip out someone else's
Yeah.
heart, still beating. He's seen the Ark of the Covenant melt people's faces apart. He's seen the Holy Grail heal someone, and he doesn't believe in magic.
Yep. He also saw a crusader thousands of years old somehow still be alive.
Are you freaking kidding me?
No, you can't do this anymore. All right, I know it's like a bit of a running gag in the series where it's like, oh, I don't know about this, I don't believe this, and then it happens. But come on,
How could you not understand the character so much that you would throw that line in there? Like, that is oh boy, that is a huge red flag for me because to me, it's just like the writers, not only the writers, every single person who has had like control over this film does not understand the canon. You know, they hate it. We've got videos talking about that.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't watch it. I didn't watch the movies again.
That's just so
All right.
bizarre.
Yeah,
all right,
it's
all right. Can
I'm
we
just
try
trying
and
to figure out, like-
steel man this and try and say, from his perspective, is he thinking there's a rational explanation for all the magical things?
But
he's
it's not.
seen?
It's
People's
like maybe,
faces melted.
I know. It's
maybe
It's
once.
radiation. It was an ancient radiation weapon.
Maybe once, but like we're talking about like multiple things.
Yeah.
You know, and, like,
All right. So the Ark of the Covenant you can explain as a radiation weapon. The Holy Grail, some type of I don't know, ancient lost nanotech healing box.
Okay, that's one thing. What about the grails that kill a guy and make him age until he's dead? Remember that one?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Poison. Just a really effective poison.
Poison. All right.
Poison
Yeah, sure.
and
aren't
that-
you a writer? I don't
Yeah.
think that's how poison works.
oh no, that's not magic poison. Damn it. Nanotech poison.
No, it's all nanotechnology.
So if you can't give the magic excuse, you can give the bullcrap sci-fi
Here's the
science.
thing. If they wanted to, they
Technology.
could do it because of Crystal's skull.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly. You know, it was just technology in the crystal skull. All right. So the ripping out the heart one. That's
that's
a tough one to try and answer. Oh, he was an android.
What?
He was an android.
What,
It was-
the person
the
that had
person.
the heart ripped
He
out,
was an
or-
android the whole time.
I'm
But
surprised
he
they
did it
haven't
multiple
hired you
times.
yet, Shad, to
I-
be a writer on
I-
this. I just
Well, sorry. I'm just trying to approach this to the level of talent that I think the writers have.
like
Okay, that's fair.
to be honest, normally I'd be like, yeah, maybe we should, give both sides. But with that line, that is just
No.
it's
dumb.
bull crap. It's,
like
it's,
what?
It's absolutely retarded. Okay.
A few times in my life,
Yeah, there she is.
Okay.
I've seen things.
All right. Wait.
Yeah,
now he's contradicting himself. I'm getting distracted because there was a lot of different things being shown.
Yeah.
I'm trying to answer his follow up. So I don't believe in magic, but a few times in my life I've seen things. Yeah, you've seen
You've
things
seen a lot.
to the point where it's. How could you not believe in magic? Like
What are you doing?
Not only is the line dumb and doesn't make sense, the next follow up line contradicts it, and it just makes him look like an idiot.
No, we'll senile.
I don't believe in magic. But a few times.
All right, so
All right, so what do we got here?
someone approaching him on a train,
Is it Mads Mikkelsen? I don't know.
or is it his younger self?
Oh yeah,
Because we got time travel.
No.
What
Look at those legs. That's a Nazi, yeah.
Yeah.
But it could be him. He wore a Nazi outfit.
Yeah,
to
that's
to
true.
sneak
Yeah.
in. And that person in the hood was wearing a Nazi outfit. I thought,
Yeah.
and so I bet that's when he meets his younger self, perhaps.
There she is.
So is she the director,
Writer, as far as I
writer?
I could be wrong, but I think she's the writer.
Like the actual writer of the movie.
Yeah.
So
Phoebe Waller-Bridge, also known
I-
as Fembot in Solo.
Oh, really?
Yes,
What?
yeah,
Oh,
she played
no.
that. She played that robot in Solo, yes.
Right.
Sorry to remind you of that
Oh,
film.
I had no idea who played that. Like, my issue, right? I mean, back in the day, let's say go back to the great 80s, right? If they were going to introduce like a female equivalent of, an inaction thing and everything, you know what? They would have cast an absolute knockout in the role, okay? And that would catch a lot of guys' interest because
Sex sells.
you want to enjoy the view. Like,
Yeah, sure.
and look, I'm just saying, if this is the there, it's like, do they have a problem with traditional kind of beauty? But no, there is. There's like everyone's beautiful. And how dare you say like rate? It's like, first of all, women do it to men all the time. Look at what they did to Chris Hemsworth in Thor. They freaking stripped him for the eye candy, right? But what you're saying, guys, that's problematic.
There's also another brunette. Is she going to be British as well?
I know. She Kathleen Kennedy
she's got a
having
hard on
all
for
these
that.
characters that conspicuously brunettes.
Yeah,
Oh, look at it. He's wearing the Cuban uniform.
That's
It was
true.
him
Yeah,
the whole
that's
time.
true.
And that it was the guy in the hood. And
and
so,
CG. So it's either a flashback or, as the rumors have put out, it could be
that
time travel.
almost looks like that is the same castle as Last Crusade. Remember he's tied in the chair?
No.
And
the castle that exploded at the start.
and look, the fireplace that turns.
Yeah.
I think not only they're going back in time, they're going back to the chronology of a previous film, The Last Crusade.
I hope not.
Oh,
Please
my
don't.
God.
Don't you go.
I don't
Don't
like
you
that.
dare go near those movies.
You know they will. Nothing's sacred to them.
Oh,
They will flip and abuse, take advantage of, and rape past materials to try and bait people in to watch their crap because they don't have the talent to make anything new and creative. So they got to do the member berries. Look, you remember this?
no.
Oh my goodness. Well, look, I have to admit that de-aging looks amazing.
Yeah, it does.
Holy crap!
There's Mads Mikkelsen. Hey, good villain casting. Mads
Yeah.
Mikkelsen's Great.
That's true.
Yeah, we're definitely doing Nazis. It's got to be like time travel.
Yeah. Who was that? Is that
He looks familiar. Why?
I know,
Why am I blanking on his name?
the guy who played at Mask of Zorro?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Tyra have come through for us.
Sorry, I'm just blanking right now. I was zoning out there for a second. Sorry, boss.
He's
I'm
the
back.
voice of Puss in Puss in Boots.
It's a memorable
I
name,
almost
too.
freaking had it. I was like, oh, that's...
Antigua Montoya.
no.
I don't know what. I felt like saying that.
Thank you.
Yes.
Antonio Banderas, our intern, and my nephew. Let me know. Antonio Banderas. Yeah, I think that's him.
Might be.
I missed what they said though. There was a couple of lines.
I've seen things
But a few times I've seen things.
But,
I can't explain.
but it's not magic, even though you saw someone's beating heart ripped from their chest.
Wow, there's a lot of de-aging here.
Yeah, that one doesn't look as good.
Mm. Oh, there it
Oh,
is.
there's
Yeah,
the dial of destiny.
So it's not a watch.
It's a
It's a-
type of dial.
It's a proper dial.
So how does that allow you to travel through time?
Not magic.
Yeah, apparently not magic.
I've come to believe it's not so much what you believe.
Oh, see, that was the one I was referencing right there.
Okay. I get so distracted about what they're trying to say and all the flashy crap they're spewing onto the
Look at that
screen.
visual, it's so bad.
Okay, let's watch the visual. So look, he's there with female Indiana Jones, and look what that's clearly going to be Indiana Jones' replacement. At least make her hot. Just say.
So you'd be okay with it if she's hot?
I think it would help. I'm not saying it would save it by any means, but gosh, it's not your traditional. Back when girl power was fun, they had no qualms about casting knockouts. But now there's that's problematic.
Or they'll cast knockouts and then not make them attractive.
Look, they do that too.
Yeah.
Well, they did that with MJ in
You're just mansplaining how women should look in movies.
No, I'm applying the same friggin' standard because they're happy to objectify and make the guys
for sure.
But I was like, it's just look. I love the aspect of heroic cinema where they reflect the ideal, okay? Something where your heroes are people you want to aspire to. And part of that is not only them being morally admirable, but physically admirable as well. Something that to aspire to that you would like. Wouldn't it be great if I was ripped like Superman?
Yeah,
and
I don't
stuff?
want to see me, tubby me.
Yes, I don't want to see.
Hey, I do. I want to see Tubby me on screen.
I want to see like a hero, and part of the wish fulfillment fantasy is to see
I have
the
to
idealized
interject one
version.
point here because this is a reference to another video.
Mm-hmm.
God of War, Fat
Oh,
Thor.
I'm not.
Here's the thing, though. He's a villain, so
Yeah, but I
and
mean,
it does work.
I'm not saying
You're
you
right.
can't have the occasional thing,
can
but,
actually- yeah, okay.
I'm talking about the consistent thing that you see again and again and again. And Marcus, you pointed out a good point where they actually seem to be going out of their way to make actually really attractive women look unattractive. Again, MJ in the new Spider-Man ones,
I
right?
didn't even go with like Elizabeth Olsen in Doctor Strange. They made her look like a.
They
midget.
did, yeah. Black Widow was like less and less as well. Like she was, they made her look like a knockout massively in Iron Man 2, but towards the end, and it's intentional by this point. It's and like I said, having the occasional, more average-looking woman, I get that. Yes, reflect the real world sometimes, but this is an idealized kind of, heroic thing that you want to have these characters to one, wish fulfillment. You wish you were as amazing, buff, good looking as these great people. And when I say great, like heroic people, right? And also, the idealized thing to aspire to, okay? And it just freaking annoys me where it's like, you know that that's on purpose.
Anyway, wonky CGI. You gotta
Yeah.
see that again.
All right. So he says, I've come to believe it's not how... to believe it's not so much what you believe.
What?
All right. Look, in
Last
terms of
Crusade?
just writing and sentence construction, when you have like two words that are like right coming after each other, the more natural sentence construction would be, I've come to know that it's not so much what you believe. All right? Just small little things like that. When it's I've come to believe it's not so much what you believe, the fact that they don't pick up on basic stuff like that, an amateur is writing this.
But remember in Last Crusade when it's like,
You don't even have an editor to double check these things.
remember in Last Crusade where he's like, you got to believe to cross this bridge, and yeah,
I feel like we're getting too caught up in the weeds.
No.
We are, man.
These are significant warning signs.
Well,
Okay, when you have like amateur mistakes like this, it reflects larger.
It's also a trailer where they say nonsensical stuff all the time.
No. Trailers are most important because this is what they felt was the best dialogue to showcase. And if they pick bad dialogue as the thing, this is what set like off the warning bells for Rings of Power. Like the fact that they got such dog crap dialogue to showcase meant that was their best they're working with.
I don't think they try and put their best. I think they try and put the best that's going to bring the most intrigue. Like, something comes this, like something trying to bring.
Yeah,
and
I get
often it's stupid. Like the line he said with magic, that's stupid.
It's
but
dumb, yeah.
but it does build intrigue. Not from me, but like
No,
from other
If
people.
they wanted to build intrigue, they could do it without contradicting canon and stuff like that. Where he says, I've seen some stuff.
I agree. I agree.
help.
But these trailers are 100% built from the ground up, just so people go, "Ooh, okay. Ooh, I want to know
But
this."
if they're
Ooh."
so important, you'd think they'd have some care and actual consideration into the quality of writing you're putting in. When you have sentences that are just like badly written on a technical level.
You're not wrong, but it's also how you deliver it. And it's Harrison Ford delivering this bit, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, he can deliver it. I'm not saying he can't, but the thing is though, if they're that bad to miss such a basic mistake like this, they're going to miss far more important things as well. But the thing is, I actually think this is important though because it's the trailer. You want it to be some of the best stuff you can.
What you believe.
So, what you believe?
yeah, look,
So that is is it?
yeah,
It looks like old, but
that's CG.
that's CG, yeah, definitely,
And it
because
looks rough.
look at that. Look at
No, go one frame next and look at the head.
Yeah, wow. I was like,
what were we saying about him being too old? I wonder who clicked on that.
probably
Looks like-
break his hip with
like a
just on
bobblehead.
horse. Oh my goodness.
What are you doing?
So is this like the assassination
I
of
like
JFK or
that
something
actor.
like that?
He's in a
Who
lot of
is
stuff.
he?
I like him. He was in Narcos.
He's also in Logan. I think.
Yeah, he was as the. So I like him.
Yeah, where are we? Where are we?
Okay,
here?
so not assassinate of JFK. She looks like a beauty pageant on some parade or something.
Americans are probably screaming about something.
Yeah.
Okay, there's the hat.
Talking about awful dialogue. It's not a matter of what you believe. Hang on, I need the whole thing. I need it. Like, I've come to believe it's not so much what you believe, but how hard you believe it. What the friggin' hell does that mean? That's nonsense.
There's so much.
Just believe it hard.
Yes.
Pain.
So, Tyra, we
Yes.
were just talking about
Yes.
writing and sentence structure, making sense.
Yes. Well,
Like, what is that supposed to mean?
well, I don't know, but he delivered it quite well.
I don't like. If I try and break down what this means, it sounds like modern woke ideology. It doesn't. No. It doesn't matter what's true. It matters what really matters is what you believe, and how. If you really believe it as much as the thing, well, guess what?
But
You can force people to, change their reality to acknowledge your belief, and if they don't, they're bigots and they'll be cancelled. That's where that's the philosophy that's coming.
But
through
we can
here.
apply that to all of human history with religious conquests. I mean, you went straight for woke, but
No,
there is
like-
also come on.
No, because I when it comes to this about how hard you believe it,
Yeah.
right?
How hard do you believe it to go for some crusades later, huh? Like,
I don't want to go on crusades. I want to
Against
avoid
commies?
war.
Sure.
What I actually feel, no. What matters is the truth. Okay, that's the important thing.
Right, but whose truth is real truth?
Whose truth? No, there is no such thing as whose truth. There is the truth, and then there's opinion.
You are right, boss. You're right.
Yeah, where are you going with that?
Allow us to continue.
Yeah, let's
Just believe it really hard. I really want to try and figure what It doesn't matter.
Like Santa Claus?
I've come to believe it doesn't matter what you believe. Holy crap, that's even worse now that I think about it. It doesn't matter so much what you believe. Wow.
What a clunky line.
So hang on. If it doesn't matter what you believe, he's essentially saying you can believe whatever you want. You can believe the earth is flat. You can believe that, killing babies is good. Okay? That doesn't matter. What matters is how hard you believe it.
Yeah.
If you just believe in it really, really hard, it seems like that will validate what the friggin' hell? Now we're getting into full-blown evil crap, but that's what the meaning of this is.
I will give you the point that, yes, after I heard the entirety of the line, I agree with you.
Thanks.
Okay, that's fair.
On that to Indiana Jones already.
But again, this is the same post-truth kind of belief where truth doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter what you believe now. All beliefs are valid. All cultures are valid. Everything. Just believe it hard, and that makes it okay and good. It's like, this is a line Indiana Jones would never say.
Yeah, especially considering who he goes up against.
Freaking.
I'm sure they really believe it.
Yeah, they did.
Exactly.
Of course they did.
I'm pretty sure they did too. They really believe that a certain group of people deserve to be genocided.
Two Spice.
No, but
Actually, I want to see if they actually had the balls to put in a
Holy
Nazi symbol in
crap.
there. I'll give them props for that.
So much what you believe.
Oh, American flag.
It's how hard you believe it.
Okay. Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare
they're
use
gonna
that
use.
feed.
They're
Don't.
gonna.
How dare you?
Now I need to know the context. Who is he speaking? This is that is a Rings of Power nonsense gibberish bullcrap level of dialogue where they just wanted to sound smart, but they lack the intelligence to actually say anything intelligent. So they write drivel nonsense bullcrap and just deliver it in a way that sounds like they saying something smart when they're not.
Same vibe.
This is to me, that's the biggest warning sign. We are in for an epic dumpster fire with this.
I want to know what's next, just because.
Yeah, it's a bastardization of a great, tune. That's what's coming. Ready? Oh, do you remember the rolling boat? Oh, holy crap!
Starting to see.
No, you know what this is? She's so smart that she won't get trapped by the rolling boulder. She saw it ahead of time and disabled the trap because she's better than Indiana Jones. That's what that is.
That just confirms it.
That freaking confirms everything.
Okay, I'll give you that one. Yep. Sure. Yep.
They're actually going to go back to the movies.
Now, do you understand why I said I do not like time travel? I just don't like time travel.
I don't think this is.
no.
I don't think it's the same one. This looks like some type of Greek temple they're going through, and I was just.
It doesn't matter. It's about the message.
It is.
Yeah.
It is the message, and the message is that she saw the boulder before it came down, and she had to escape from it and disabled it because she's better than Indiana Jones. Holy crap! That just tells us exactly what that is. And then random explosion.
Yeah, Nazis getting blown up.
They
Sure.
don't look like Nazis.
I don't know. They're probably okay. Just
backhanding.
Wait, who's he hitting?
Holy crap! They can't even have him punch like a man anymore. Now he's got to backhand people.
Yeah.
Back in the day, just use your knuckles. Everything's pissed me off about this. I
Probably
swear.
would break it though. Look, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he probably would. Oh, there you go. There was a fist.
Yeah, that's,
Punch a Nazi.
yeah.
Right?
They can't. They're hiding this.
Yeah, I don't know who. Like young Indiana Jones there. I don't know.
Is it? It's probably.
War is hell. Don't.
Oh, we'd like weaving in Vietnam War stuff.
I don't
Probably.
know.
What? Oh, he's in here.
It's the Hydra guy from Captain
It's
America.
Solar.
They're connecting
There's
the
someone
worlds.
What's Solar doing here?
And
Oh, his
it's
name's
probably-
Basil.
Yeah.
Okay. What's that?
Time travel vortex they fly into. He whips and disarms someone with his whip.
Oh, there's like one. Okay.
Yeah, like the whip had some mildly practical uses, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't remember him disarming people.
I've never seen him disarm it like that before. though.
Like, it's just
How do you get the
he's now gonna
underwater?
some drowning person, handcuffed to metal grate underwater. Out of context.
Oh,
So
another car chase. They're gonna try and ape that again.
this trailer's bad, but I think this is more of a teaser, wouldn't you say? But it says official trailer because they're not revealing anything. It's
No.
like they don't want to reveal plot, and so it's all out of context clips after one after another. And this is the same type of trailer structure that the Rings of Power had in it before. where
I
it's
don't
just
know.
like,
I
didn't want to.
Star Wars.
I feel like we've got a lot of the plot here, like
Yeah,
a lot of time travel and a lot of let's go back
Yeah,
and redo
otherwise,
some
why are
stuff.
Nazis here? Why are we in the 70s? Like
replacing him with
flashbacks.
a female version that's better than him, and she's gonna lecture him.
So-
at one point. Prediction: she will lecture Indiana Jones at one point, and so she's gonna be better than him. But there's definitely gonna be a lecture. Wait for it. Sorry.
Probably.
Yeah.
I was going to say, now that we're not finished yet, but we're nearly finished. What do you think will be better, this or Crystal Skull?
I actually think Crystal Skull might be better. This is looking so bad. There are so many friggin' red flags
I'll
in this.
Take it. I'll take aliens.
Like
Sure.
seriously, it's going to be all the signs are like this is going to be so badly written, especially from the sentences and the structure of this trailer, the lack of narrative through line in the trailer. This is the talent that they're showing. These are all the red flags we saw for Rings of Power, and I'm like, this is indicating that level of incompetence. And then it is dripping with woke ideological agenda everywhere that they're going to replace Indiana Jones. And you could say a lot about Crystal Skull. It wasn't insanely woke.
No, it was actually not.
That was
bad.
just a bad movie.
It was just a bad movie. I would take just bad movies these days. Gotta stop with this propaganda and the bastardization of the characters and heroes that we love.
Of course, that's D&D.
All right, so
Oh,
there's your indie replacement, everyone.
what is going
CGI indie.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Did he kick a...
He doesn't move it.
Wait, he kicked a
He's,
gun?
they're trying to say he kicks the gun and saves someone's life by making them not shoot where they were aiming, but it doesn't move. He just ends up jamming it there, and so whoever's shooting at should be dead.
Wow, this trailer's worse than ours.
Oh gosh!
Okay, wait, what?
It's going to be a car chase.
Yeah, because they want to obviously...
And CGI Harrison Ford on a horse down a train.
I'm not gonna lie.
What's going on?
There's a swear word here, but this trailer is just like a cluster. of different locations everywhere. Different, like, I'm really fascinated how the story is just going to even be cohesive
Yeah, I remember
at
how,
this
like,
point.
Lost Ark had go from not many places. You're mostly in, I think, Egypt or something for most of
Yeah,
it.
like this is everywhere, everywhere.
Ridiculous.
And there's actually no hook at all here. It's just random scenes, and you remember, like, it's awful.
Also, want to draw attention to it. Remember the beginning of the Crystal Skull trailers?
No, I don't even remember those.
Go back and look at them. They
Yeah.
are really good trailers. They had a great hook.
I bet they are, you know? I bet they are.
This is ridiculous.
This is
What am I supposed to get from
peak
this?
Lucasfilm,
Yeah.
perfectly on form with all the astronomical crap that they have made. This is their level of talent on full display. And what I mean, like, they don't have talent. This is sheer incompetence to the extreme. There is no narrative hook to even attract you at all. And it's just cheap, you know, like taking advantage of like properties because they can't make anything good. It's no even the logo
Yeah, I was about to
looks
say,
cheap.
even this here. Like, what are you using?
What are
Arial?
you doing?
like that's like
Isn't-
looked like
this was
really
the-
basic 3. Like, let's watch that again. That was see.
Someone's off about the theme as well.
Like, look
I'm
at
sure
this.
some Fiverr artist got paid for this one.
I'm not it's that level. Holy crap! My intro on Shadiversity looks better than this.
Yeah, it does.
Whoa.
That's bad. That's
It's real. Everything's bad in this trailer. They couldn't even freaking got the logo right.
This is Kathleen Kennedy's main project.
This is like,
Ugh.
yes, your magnus opus, Kathleen. If there was anything that you could hold up as an example of your incompetence, ended off with this.
Oh, but wait, it gets worse. You got this next scene.
She's correcting him already.
Yep. There you go. Confirmation for you.
Ah.
Oh, just you
And
wait.
already, like, the only line we get from this lady, right? You pick one that makes her sound friggin' insufferable. Like, this is their strong female character that is like, she's got to correct people, she's got to be right.
Oh, she's British.
You know,
Yeah.
only, and not only does she come off as conceited, she also sounds like she's got disdain for him. She's like, I don't even want to be related. It's mildly related, and that's an insult enough. Like,
That's right.
the single line, you make her insufferable.
Thank you.
They are that bad. Like, I'm impressed that how bad this crap is. Consistently so.
Okay, well, at least-
Another random scene of him doing random indie stuff, whipping people.
Yeah, this is.
Hang on. He's whipping people of color.
Oh, just you wait. Just you wait.
Get back.
No, just-
Get back, you savages!
Look at where the clip goes, and you know. No, there's a bunch of gangsters there that are white. It doesn't matter. And yeah, they did that. They did that as well. They had to make that a joke.
Please don't break the set. Well,
Remember the good one? Remember the good version? You know, where he.
Okay.
I'm fascinated to hear. How did you guys like it?
We need to talk about something here. Remember,
I knew that scene would break you, Shad. I knew it.
they picked this as stuff they thought would show like how great the film is.
Best foot forward.
Best foot forward, right? And then just aim down. He does. It's like, just do that. It's not hard. How retarded are these people? Just-
Okay, so I'm going to say a bold statement here. I didn't like it, and I'm not looking forward to it. And I don't think
That
it's
is
going to be good.
Very bold. I
It is,
am
I know.
excited.
Sometimes I just have those hot takes that I can't
Oh,
hold
I
in.
know. It's just, how could you? It's so exciting. Look at that. That's quality. That screams quality. Okay,
I
can't do it anymore. It's terrible.
I am just personally excited that after this comes out, people are going to start to appreciate Crystal
You
Skull.
know,
and
it's
I'm like,
gonna be,
yeah.
it's just part of the course now.
You know
Like the Star Wars sequels made us appreciate the prequels, Rings of Power made
Careful
us
there,
appreciate
Shad.
Hobbit.
Oh, be careful
No,
there.
they
Oh.
did.
No.
I appreciate Hobbit
People
so
love
much
the
more.
people love the prequels before.
I
We
like
are
the prequels
prequel
too, but
generations.
I like them even more now. And this is going to make us appreciate Crystal Skull. You're
I'll take
freaking
it.
right.
I'll take it.
Like, I am actually impressed, shocked, near speechless, but clearly not speechless because I have a lot to say about how bad that was. I was not expecting it to be that bad.
I hadn't seen this.
That is one of the worst trailers I think I've seen so far.
I knew you guys. I knew this was perfect.
Holy crap!
But here's the thing. You've made me realize it's worse than even I thought.
It is bad on multiple technical levels. It is dripping with woke propaganda. It is already in the friggin' trailer making a mockery of the character, making him like that female character. She's smarter than him already and figuring out the boulder before it gets set off and correcting him and showing disdain for him and like.
So,
Friggin' hell.
just so we're super clear, you didn't like it.
That's one way to put it. This is like nuke from orbit. It is an abomination. It is like, don't touch it or you'll burn yourself because of the unholy presence that it radiates.
This is gonna hurt.
This thing is radioactive woke and crap.
I'm very curious to see how the reaction will be because people didn't like Crystal Skull when it came out. People didn't like it then. So, and this, I'm curious. How will
you
how
know
people
what?
react?
Mutt swinging with monkeys is suddenly going to become great again.
I know. Give me. I will take someone sword fighting in between cars over this freaking crap. Like, I really would. I just want to get, give us the old bad, please.
I'll take it. Yeah, give me a bad. Just give me normal.
I was amazed. All the warning signs that were seen in some of the worst build-ups to shows, right?
I'm really curious. Sorry to interrupt. I'm really curious.
Lucasfilm.
What are people's reactions so far?
Oh, it's great. Prepare for bots.
So
Actually,
I don't know the first one. I like how they all kept shooting at the window after he ducked. That's real dedication to aiming right there. Tracking targets is for people who...
Now, I think it's important to note that this trailer has 8.3 million views and only 154,000 likes. We don't have dislikes installed on this.
I will check it later.
Yeah, I want to know what they're at.
Look, so hang on. This is important. That is a comment from 4 days ago. It has 2.7 thousand upvotes. Okay. Whoa.
The part where Indiana said somehow Palpatine returned gave me chills.
I love it! The fans are awesome! Oh.
When Indiana said it's indie time. This
And
is
it's
just Rings of
I
Power.
love it.
Yes!
This is a Rings of Power in a small,
Yes, I'm so happy. I wish it was an Indiana Jones getting destroyed though.
I love the part when Indy was holding a bad guy upside down over a cliff and asking the bad guy if he remembered Indy.
I don't believe it.
Kill him. And he said, I lied.
I don't believe in magic. Look, next one.
Says the character.
Says he literally saw the Holy Grail, one of his enemies, and heal his more wounded father in front of his very eyes. I think it's safe to say that in this universe, magic is
That would be a fair thing to say. Follow commenter.
Well, I guess people are rejecting it, I guess.
As it should. That, again, I can't emphasize it. One of the worst trailers I've ever seen. It had everything bad, what we saw in Rings of Power, but in a more condensed form.
I think what annoys me about this is we all love Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
So it's I was hoping that this. I hadn't seen this.
My childhood hero.
I was hoping this would be really good.
I
So now
love
I'm
the
kind
part.
of just bummed out.
I love the part when Sean Connery came back from the grave and said, "It's junior time." I freaking love the fans. Oh man, it's reactions like this that I hope the tides are turning. Man, we are absolutely going to be reviewing this, and we're going to have a great time doing it. Not for the reasons that Disney wants.
I was going to say, what? We're going to enjoy watching it? I don't think so.
Oh no, we're going to roast
no,
this
no,
thing
no.
It, as it deserves. Cannot wait. Wow. That's a ride.
Thank you, Lucasfilm. You just gotta go out there. Huh? You gotta destroy everything you got. You don't like money. You don't like to try, do you?
I can't wait now. Let us know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for joining us, and as always, stay on watch.